Hey everybody, Krystal Gamer here with a new episode of Rags to Riches starring Katerina Loverly, our once homeless, penniless, friendless, fat and frumpy girl who had not much of nothing going on for her, but who is now moving on up to some bigger and better things. Now, as you might recall, we left off last time with the professor, Edward, calling Katerina and asking her to go out. And every time I say the professor, I think of Gilligan's Island. But anyway, we were supposed to pick up with the two of them off on their little outing. However, something unexpected came up and unfortunately Edward had to beg off. So while that's not the best news in the world, Katerina decided to browse a few of the stores downtown since she was there anyway. And she saw something that she absolutely fell in love with that she thinks can also benefit her music career. It's a music mixing station where she could create her own music tracks and sell them. Now, the only thing is, this wonderful piece of machinery costs 1,500 simoleons, so it's a huge investment and one that she does not have the money for at the moment. So she knows she has to get back out there and start fishing some more, and she better do it now before the winter hits, because once the winter hits, we know that that pretty much dries up. So even though she would rather be playing music, and I mean, she likes fishing, don't get me wrong, she does enjoy fishing, it's just that she loves playing music, but that simply does not pay as much, at least not yet. But that said, she is making several hundred a week now off of music that she's licensed, and so that's pretty cool. She's also been working on another song that she hopes to get licensed soon as well. So hopefully that'll increase her weekly earnings even more. Now, before we pick up with Katerina, I should mention that in addition to spending time with her today, we'll also be looking at the new people that have just moved into the Castle Condo Complex in downtown Windenburg. And we're also going to be visiting Sterling Gardner in his brand new awesome farmhouse. And yes, that means we are going to be finding out the winner of the Sterling's Farmhouse Challenge this episode. And speaking of build challenges, in case you haven't seen it yet, I put out another new one for this LP. It's for a sim made by @GVDN12 on Twitter or 12GVDN on the Sims 4 gallery. And I liked her backstory for him enough that I thought it'd be cool to have another build challenge for another sim for Katerina's Windenburg. So if you're interested, hit the pause button here and check it out, or head to Twitter and search on #KGHomeForStrays. And you can look it up there as well. And so I think that covers everything. So let's check in with Katerina and Treasure and see how they're doing. So Katerina has decided that she is going to do the fishing thing. She's going to be a good girl and do the fishing to make money and all that good stuff. But she is going to do it in Brindleton Bay rather than here. She's going to take her old trusty tent and her cooler and Treasure and all of that stuff, and she's going to go at least over for one night. She wants to visit it again before the winter hits, and also she can get some different fishing done in there. She's trying to get an angling ace title, and she needs to catch at least 8 more different kinds of fish than what she's caught already. So there might be a chance for that in Brindleton Bay. So she is having her last good meal at home before she heads on out. And yeah, then she's going to take Treasure and go. So one of the other reasons Katerina wanted to visit Brindleton Bay was for the veterinary office. She heard that they sell some wellness treats that she's thinking that she wants to give to Treasure. So she's going to get some of them there. And it's snowing in Brindleton Bay. Like, we're already in winter in Brindleton Bay. That's interesting. Well, the Brindleton Bay trip was a complete bust. She did get the medication, the wellness stuff for Treasure, so that part was good, but that's kind of the only good thing that came out of it, because she checked several of the fishing spots there and there was no way. It's freezing ice cold there. And so lesson learned, she needs to check the weather before she goes to Brindleton Bay next time, because she wasted a half a day that she could have been back here in Windenburg fishing. So that was a bit unfortunate. And of course, she had to pay her bus fare to and from and for the wellness treats as well. So she's down a couple $100 before she even started her fishing for today. So not the best start to Katerina's day today. So after a very, very long day of fishing, Katerina is back at home. She's eating some Franks and beans, and she is just happy to be off her feet relaxing for a minute. And we are going to take a look and see what her haul was. So Katerina made a haul of nearly 500 simoleons today. So it was a long day of fishing, but it was definitely very well worth it. She is a lot further along to her music recording studio thing that she wants. Okay, so Lexi called and she said that there's a concert at an underground abandoned warehouse in the Fashion District. And so she said, let's head out around 8 and make sure that we can get in. I guess I'm going to say okay. It's 8 a.m. I'm assuming she's talking about 8 p.m. So I guess that's something that we're doing tonight. Okay, so while Katerina was getting some sleep, her royalties came in, $137, and her bills also came in, which I think were over 200. I think it said over 200. Yep, 275, so she's going to pay that. It's cold and windy today, but you know what? She's going to get back out there for a couple more hours and earn a little bit more money before the social thing tonight. So that's what she's about to do. Now, I don't know, this thing at 8 o'clock tonight, like, is Lexi gonna call her and tell her? Where does she have to go? What is that, like? Ooh, that fish was worth $132. What kind of fish is that? Oh, it's a catfish. $132. Yes, rock on. I love fish that are worth a lot of money. She's getting a little bit closer to getting her music station. The funny thing is, she doesn't even have a TV yet. She doesn't have a computer, but I want to get her this music station. Okay, we are approaching 8 p.m. I have no message or anything from Lexi yet. I don't know that if she's going to call us at 8 on the dot. There's 8 on the dot. Oh, good. Okay, concert time. Let's do this. Okay, so wait a minute. She just appeared back and we have a note. The Swinging Elephants put on the most insane concert. At one point, they had the singer ride out on a huge electronic elephant singing their hit song, No Fools Get Paid. Okay, so she went to a concert and we came back. We didn't actually, like, go anywhere. That was kind of interesting. I didn't know the game ever did that. Oh, and look at Treasure laying by her side, sleeping while she fishes. He's so loyal. So while Katerina spends half the night fishing again, we're going to take a short break and look at the castle condo complex and who moved into that. So here are our Sims, and I have to apologize before we even start because I have our Sims here, but I decided to be efficient because I was having problems with my library in that I was getting confused on who I added to the game and who I didn't. And I said, I better delete all of the ones that I added to the game so that I stop getting confused and all of that stuff. So in my effort to be efficient, I deleted all of the Sims I added to the game. And now I don't know who created these Sims that I put into the Castle Condo Complex. So hopefully the viewers that created them know that they're their Sims and let me know down in the comments and I'll credit you in the comment section or something because I just don't know who created them now and I apologize for that. Nonetheless, we have Jasmine Viles, I guess is how you would say her name. And her cat her dog. She's the one with dog. Fitz is her dog. So these two go together. And then we have Cindy Watson. I'm trying to remember if she's the one. No, this girl, Kelly Ziegler, is the one with the kitty cat. Shibby is the kitty cat. And so we have Cindy Watson and then Lorenzo Ritchie and then Kelly Ziegler and her cat Shibby and then Devonte Salcedo, I guess is probably how you say his name. So, the way they ended up in here, if I get this order straight, we'll see if I get this order straight. Okay, so we are at the Castle Condo Complex, and let's see here if I can remember what I did. I know that this is the librarian's unit. She's got the whole bookcase thing here, and she also has the upstairs area for the dog right here. And so this is for Jasmine and Fitz. So they're in that unit. And then this unit here, I have this unit as being Cindy Watson's unit, and she like rents a room to Lorenzo. So I don't know what he's doing in her bedroom right now, because this is his room. He's a college student and aspiring artist. And so this is her apartment, but she like rents that room to him. So they're roommates because of that. And then Devante Salcedo, I think, yes, I have him in this unit here. And so this unit to me looked like it could really go either way on gender, but I felt like it would make a good unit for a guy, especially she had some art stuff upstairs, and I expanded upon some of the art stuff. So I gave him like an art studio because he's an artiste. And so, yeah, I thought it worked pretty well for him. And then I have Kelly Ziegler and Shibby. And so they're in this unit, and this just looks like Kelly Ziegler to me. It's a very vibrant unit. This here, the green, yes, but definitely when we get upstairs, I don't know. I just feel like this is Kelly Ziegler all the way, especially this whole bathroom and the bedroom with the see-through going to the downstairs and all that. I really felt that unit fit her pretty well. So again, I apologize for deleting them out of my own gallery after I put them in the game, and now not knowing who the original creators were. I apologize. Please do let me know in the comments if you created one of these Sims. That'd be awesome. And so that way I can give you appropriate credit. And yeah, so anyway, that is who ended up in the Castle Condo Complex. Now, I think we should go off and take a trip to see who won the Sterling's Farm Challenge. And the winner of the Sterling's Farm Challenge is Menna Buchner. So she was the original creator of Sterling Gardner himself, and I felt like she really knew him. And she went a little bit more lavish than I expected her to go with this house. Actually, especially in this section here, this sunken room down front. For anyone who did not see the tour, there is a tour of this house and the other entries too, and they're all awesome. Like, they're all really awesome. So if you didn't watch the tour video, definitely go check out the tour video. But yeah, so it was a little bit more lavish than I sort of had in mind for Sterling, and even the fountains and everything. It was all definitely a little bit more lavish than I had in my head for him. But the thing that sold me on this, really sold me on it, I love the backyard space. I love this deck space. The pool is great. There's a lot of skilling stuff and activities here if I ever want to play the sim. And then the big selling feature on this was the surprise basement. It was just like, this is awesome. For me, if I ever want to play this sim, this is a great area. There's a ton of skilling stuff down here. There's a lot for the sim to do. And I felt like this really went with Sterling's personality for me, like that he would have this kind of like surprise area that's just, I don't know, it's so guy, it's so good. And so, yeah, that was a big part of it. And so here's the top floor. And I love this bathroom too. So yeah, so that's why this one won it. Oh, and this is a nice little feature here too. Also I fixed the roof on this, and I'm putting a video out on that on Monday. It's a really short, just a couple of minute video on fixing the roof on it. It's not really a big thing. But yeah, so anyway, that is Sterling's house, but we're not done yet because this was not the only entry I put in the game. There is one other lot of the same size in Windenburg, and I had a lot of trouble deciding between two of the entries. So I gave this one to Sterling, but I put another of the entries in the game with a sim that I created. So first I'll show you the sim, I think. just real briefly. And maybe you guys, I don't know if anyone would be able to guess which entry I created for him, but we'll see. Okay, so this is Kyle Patterson. This is the sim that I created. I don't believe that we had any actors in the game yet. So I wanted to create an actor. And so he is an up and coming star, and he already thinks that he's all that in a bag of chips. So he's a bit egotistical and self-centered, and he's a bit snobby, you know, kind of like highbrow, but he's also gorgeous and very ambitious. But yeah, definitely a bit on the self-absorbed side, but you know, he's an actor. He's an actor and he's very good looking. And so he is living in the other farmhouse because it was one of his parents' vacation homes. That was like their home away from home. And they decided to give him that home. So he comes from money, which is part of the reason that he's a bit self-absorbed. And, you know, he's silver spoon. He didn't actually earn the money he has. So he got lucky and his parents gave him this house. So I don't know if you guys have guessed who the next entrant is that we're going to take a look at that is in the game, but he's the sim that goes with it. And so Kyle's home is Bonnie Bell Blue's modern rustic mix farm. Unfortunately, it doesn't sit on this lot quite as well as the other lot. She definitely designed it for the other lot, but I made a couple of changes down here just to sort of make it look like the driveway goes in like this. So I sort of give it more of an illusion that it was designed for this lot. But yeah, I loved this one. I had a lot of trouble deciding between these two. I really did. This was a very, very tough call for me. And I loved this one so much that I wanted to put it in the game and add another sim in as well. And so this is Kyle's home for now because his parents gave it to him, but this isn't going to stay his home. Kyle's going to end up moving. And so he's going to need another residence, and then this is going to go to someone else. Not sure who it's going to go to yet, but for right now, Kyle got this from his parents, so he's very lucky. And he should be a little bit more thankful than he is, but you know how it is. But yeah, so Bonnie Bell Blue's entry is in the game as well. So there we go. There we have that. So congratulations to both of them, actually, to both Mena Buchner and Bonnie Bell Blue. And if you guys are interested in these builds or any of the others that were in the showcase, they are all in the challenge rather. They are all on the gallery. So, and definitely check out the video that tours them all if you haven't seen it yet, because they're all great. They were all really, really great. So. Okay, so back at the ranch, Katerina has fished for the last couple of days to the point that she is fairly miserable, and she's coming back to the house to eat right now. But I took a look back at the house, and we have a gnome. I don't know where this guy came from. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's happening. And now Edward's calling, and he wants to go to dinner. Yes, we want to go to dinner with Edward. Forget that food that she was going to eat at home. She's going to have dinner with Edward. We're getting that date that we wanted all along now. See? That's wonderful. So this is good because Katerina likes Edward a lot. The only problem with Edward actually is he's almost too good of a guy, and she is not looking for anything serious right now. And he's a really good guy. He's smart, he's engaging, he's charismatic, you know, all of this good stuff. But she's in the market more for just a little fling. And, you know, that's about it. But she's going to enjoy him and see what happens. So Katerina's requesting a table, and the only bad part about this is that she's at a restaurant and she's hungry. And if anyone's ever played this game, you know that the last place you go in this game if you're hungry is to a restaurant, because it takes like 50 years to get served. She may possibly die of hunger before she eats here tonight. Oh, the things we do just for a chance at making whoopee. Okay, so this date is going pretty well. They're talking, everything's fine, but we have one little problem. Katerina didn't have time to shower before this date, and so she's gonna have a hygiene issue really soon. And the fish fry doesn't have like bathrooms with sinks. It's got the other kind, like the regular stall, like this kind of bathroom. So it's not like she can go in there and like cheat and brush her teeth a few times. That's not going to happen. So Katerina's going to be like stinky on her date. So that's an interesting little development. Oh, we're getting food. I had her eating fruit while they were talking. Oh, and somehow we're already on the cake. Okay. I had her eating fruit while they were talking to tide her over because otherwise she was going to be miserable during their date. And that would not have been good. I love the in unison eating. That just makes me laugh. Oh, they thought about getting close and then the waiter came over. Oh, man. And now where's Edward going? Oh, apparently to the bathroom. And she's getting stinky. This date is going to have to end because she's stinky. How is she going to make whoopee while she's stinky? Oh, my God. How does this happen? And now he's where? He's at the restroom. She's getting stinkier by the minute. Ugh. Okay, he was gone for like ever. He's in an attempt to seduce Command, and that's what she does. Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, so what the heck? She just like kind of made a pass at him and he... Oh, what was that? Was that a rejection? Oh, what the heck just happened? Now they're talking like they're fine, but like when she made a pass at him, he like... That was like a rejection. Maybe it's because she stinks. Oh my God. Okay, Katerina's having a failed date. She doesn't know how to do this date thing at all. This is not going well. I don't know. She's still feeling confident, but she's not looking very confident. This hygiene thing is very worrisome. Okay, we have officially gotten to the point that she has the little green smoke coming out of her that's probably barely visible on video, but it is there, so she officially stinks. And now she's going to try and hit on him again and see how poorly this goes a second time around. Okay, she's going to confess her attraction and see what happens here. Okay, that didn't go well either. Alright, that's it. She's done. Going home. Goodbye, Edward. Oh my God. She turned him off because she stinks so bad. Oh my God. That was like the best date ever. The best worst date ever. Oh my God, that was hysterical. That was absolutely hysterical. Okay, she needs to just go home now and die of embarrassment. And oh my God, she just got home and there's a gnome sitting up for a scary looking gnome. What is this? No, I'm not naming him. I don't want him here. He's scary looking. Oh, I don't know what is going on. And what is this? There's a ghost gnome. Why are there gnomes everywhere? Oh my God, there's another one here. There's just gnomes appearing all over the property. What is this? Oh my God. Okay, well, nonetheless, Katerina needs to take a bath because she's disgusting and her date was an embarrassment. She's grossly disgusting hygiene-wise, and she needs to sleep and just die of embarrassment. And we have a gnome issue. Look at this. What are these gnomes doing here? Oh my God. That is so weird. Can you guys see that? It's like a ghost gnome. I've never seen this. Oh, and so we can name it. But what do they do? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Nonetheless, we can expand this house. She made money. So regardless of her horrible date with Edward, which it was a pretty horrible date, it was a complete catastrophe. But regardless of that total and complete catastrophe and the fact that she still has not had sex, she has $3,000 and we can expand this house and get her music machine. And that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, so Katerina pretty much went through like all her money. She had $3,000. She pissed through almost all of it, but she's got some new artwork in here now, which is nice. She's got her music recording studio. She's got a couple of pictures of herself up now, which is cool. She also has a little calendar added and a cute little picture of Treasure next to the bed now. So she's got a few personalized items in here. She wanted to make it start to look a little bit more homey. So she did spend some more money, but kind of think it's worth it. You know, it's gonna start looking more like a home soon. And the music recording studio, this is the big thing for her. This is going to be huge. So yeah, looking forward to working on that next time we get together. And oh my God, our gnome turned red. What does that mean? I have no idea what these things mean, but we will find out, I suppose. Or maybe, wow, when I turn it back to play mode, we can't see that the gnome is red. So I don't know. Does that mean he's like an evil gnome? I have no idea. Katerina's in the tub. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I just know we have gnomes everywhere. If anyone knows what that means, like, let me know in the comments, because I'm sort of at a loss. I don't know what that is. All right. Well, I think that is it for today. And thank you all so much for spending the time with me today. Please do remember to hit the like button before you leave and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this. Share it if you liked it. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And I do hope to see you all back again next time. Bye now.